Could this be the future of cinema? Viewers hidden beneath their glasses, immersed in another world? Virtual reality is breaking down barriers in the world of cinema, and the first major projects like this one are well underway.
Exciting. I've never experienced anything like it. I think it's the future.
It made me feel a bit unwell. You're looking left, right, up, down. I felt quite disorientated. I had to keep telling myself it's just a film. But you start feeling like you're the person in there.
London-based company Happy Finish is a pioneer in virtual reality film. So far, only short videos have been created in VR. They're shot in 360 degrees and often in 3D. On a normal screen like this, you can only get a rough idea of what people experience when they put on the glasses.
When I'm watching the movie on the screen here, I'm having to use the mouse to move around like this. Whereas when I have the goggles on, I can move the goggles and it will automatically adjust my view. So that's the effect that I'll get. So essentially it's like looking around in real life.
Virtual reality allows the viewer to place themselves in the middle of a scene. But how do you approach the storytelling aspects? Happy Finish has conducted the first experiments with feature film-like clips in 360 degrees. They're shot using between 2 and 16 cameras simultaneously. Audio and lighting effects guide the viewer towards the action to make sure they don't miss any plot while looking in the wrong direction.
Clearly the two key players in this room are here by the window. I'm looking at them. But having the ability to look around the room gives me more information, gives me more context that I'm actually there. I'm part of the environment. I have presence in the experience. And also there may be things that are surprising that you can reveal, which don't necessarily play a part in the plot of the narrative, but add to that context.
Pop-up virtual reality cinemas like this one in Berlin are giving viewers the chance to watch a variety of short films. This one shows a man visiting a refugee camp in Jordan. You can view the entire 360-degree video on a cell phone app, but only in 2D. You need glasses to enjoy the full 3D virtual experience.
I was impressed by how much space you have in the tent. I don't think people expected that.
It kind of felt like you can reach out and touch people, like you were inside their homes. You felt like you're invading a little.
I thought the refugee topic was interesting because you can really put yourself in the situation. I noticed how sad and sorry I was feeling for the child.
Virtual reality films could also help take journalism and documentaries to the next level.
Scientifically, it's also proven that your empathy for something that you see in virtual reality is higher than that you watch it on traditional film. So I think that that's really the super powerful thing, that you're standing in it, you see it. We even see people here, they're eating popcorn, for instance, and then they're standing opposite to a refugee. And they stop eating the popcorn, they put it beside them and they say afterwards, yeah, I cannot eat popcorn when I'm just standing there with people. And I think that's the biggest difference.
The technology's potential and limits are still unclear, but the next few years will be decisive ones in its development.
You have so much more information, and it's so closely connected to your sensory experience in a way that cinema isn't. So in VR we have visual stimulation, audio stimulation, stimulation of being able to see our hands potentially, interaction with other people. It has all these extra elements that cinema doesn't. It really makes cinema look like quite basic, actually.
So it might not be too long before we're all slipping on VR glasses and drifting off into virtual worlds.